B4 player of the game, Kyle Minett. For Jeske, Brodie. Thomas O'Brien is in transit. Fire away.
Corey, how good does this first win feel?
Not really explainable. If you would have saw the locker room, that would explain everything. We got a long ways. We got a lot of work to do, but it definitely feels good. Get us going in the right direction.
Kyle, SDSU had its worst start since '69. Did you guys feel any additional sense of urgency in practice this week to avoid going 0-5?
No, we really threw everything out the window, and I mean, we're just focusing on the game, focusing on our play, and I think we had some ups and downs tonight, but we overall I think we're decent, and we just got to win.
Oh, can you talk about that senior only week? What did you guys say in that?
Basically, we coming in the beginning of the season, ranked number 9. We had a lot of high expectations. The way the cards fell, first couple of games, obviously we didn't want players. So basically, we called the seniors called a meeting, just the players, and we basically looked each other in the eye and said, we can turn the ship around, and we can still have a successful season. And most of all, we just didn't want guys to get we mainly said, forget about all expectations. All that matters is people in this locker room, and we're going to play for respect. So, I'm sorry about all.
Thomas O'Brien joins us.
Kyle, you mentioned there were some ups and downs tonight. In the end, do you have emotions in this up? Things didn't go great, and you guys got behind against a good team, and you don't get it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what we have so far, at least in the games we've kept close. But then when we get down by a touchdown, we get down by 10 points, and not to overcome the adversity. And tonight, getting down late there, and Cole had a great punt return to get us in a great position, and then just going in and scoring. That really was huge for us, I think, just to be able to come back, from being down, especially so late in the game when we failed to do so earlier in the season.
How do you feel once you guys back, you got the first win and momentum going forward?
Oh yeah, definitely. Every day coming to practice, and no, we hadn't got a victory yet. For a lot of guys, it's something that's always on your mind, and especially with the high expectations this year and all that stuff. It definitely feels good just getting that first one.
Thomas, what was so different tonight? The offense, just totally different, especially in the second half.
I think we're just, getting more comfortable. We're really confident every time we're going out there. We're expecting to score. I think, we kind of started that I guess more and more game we started to get more comfortable. And, in the Delaware game and all those games, we did execute at times. We weren't finishing, and, finally we were finishing, and that was, a big difference.
Cole, did you feel your punt return late in the fourth quarter was maybe a game-turning moment for you guys, where you guys kind of got some momentum and it led to your last touchdown?
I think maybe I was just trying to make up for all the bad plays that I was responsible for, but no, it's definitely just looking for any opportunity to change the game. Offense did a tremendous job bailing us out when we needed them to, and just give credit to all my teammates. The only reason that punt return was successful was because the other 10 blockers on the punt return team, they were blocking their tails off, and I have all the time in the world out there, and made my job easy.
Corey, what does the offense putting up 33 points do for the defense?
Another thing, I said it last time we were here, there's a lot of missed tackles. There wasn't a lot of mental mistakes tonight. It was more physical kind of deal. You got to give credit to them. They're a good team. They're good playmakers. We'll see the video tomorrow and see what we got to work on. That's what we'll do.
Can you talk about the combination there of you and Duffy, and what challenges does it pose for the other opposing team?
When our offensive line is blocking like they were tonight, it doesn't matter if I'm in there, Duffy's in there. I mean, it doesn't matter whoever. Anybody can be in there. I think Western Illinois, a few times, I know on a few wide routes that I had and stuff, they always had a guy man on me, but I think they had the same thing when Duffy was in too. So, you know, tonight, you know, our game plan was just to line up against them and to play smash mouth football and just take it to them. And, you know, with the offensive line, the tight ends, and you know, the wide receivers blocking so well, it didn't matter who was in there. You know, we were going to run the ball successfully.
Is that why you guys won the game, the offensive line?
Come again?
Is that why you guys won the game, offensive line?
I mean, definitely. You know, they gave time to pass the ball, and the running lanes were there. So, I mean, you know, it all starts up front, and those guys really performed well tonight.
Thomas, mentioning the line, how big was that for you not to get as much pressure as you had been getting in the past couple of games?
Huge, awesome. We rode those guys all night in the run game, pass game. I think I got hit one time. I felt really comfortable back there. You know, you could just see it in the O-line. They really wanted it tonight. Those guys did awesome, and you know, I'm real proud of them.
Kyle, you got that first touchdown of the game early in the second quarter. Did you kind of feel that things were going to be a little bit different tonight as compared to the past few games?
I was hoping so. You know, we, you know, the first half, I don't know, we scored in the first half. You know, we hadn't scored, you know, in the first half of the season. And so that was huge, you know, and for me it was huge. I haven't had a touchdown this year before that one. So, I mean, it was a huge confidence booster for me as well. And, you know, we just kept going from there. We didn't stop. You know, we had a few drives where we went 3 and out and stuff like that. But, you know, overall, when it needed to be done, we got it done tonight.
Thomas, talk about the importance of the fourth quarter comeback. I believe this might be your first or second one of your career. Just after all the things that have happened this year, what's it mean to come back in the fourth quarter when the ball's in your court and you're kind of facing the wall?
Well, you know, as an offense, we were just trying to go out there and not worry about the defense so much. And you know, every time we got the ball, we were trying to put it in the end zone, and that was our whole thing. The fourth quarter comeback's big, but you know, I think all of us, we just went out there with the confidence like we did every drive, expecting to get first downs and put it in the end zone.
Thomas, this Division I thing is still kind of new here at South Dakota State. Frankly, you guys having a ton of adversity like you have in being 0-4. The quarterback gets more credit than he deserves and more blame. What's that been like? The 0-4 start, being the quarterback, still being a young guy, and yet I'm sure you hear criticisms, or you probably have it yourself as well. How's that been handled then?
You know, I don't worry about it. Just like you said, you know, the quarterback gets more credit than he should, and too much blame like that. I think, I never lost confidence, and I think, it's a little bit, it's like, I feel like I have a lot of responsibility for this team, and I felt like, in the first 4 games, I definitely could have played better, and we'd be in a different position right now. There's no doubt about that. I take a lot of that responsibility. So, I do think about that, but I never lost confidence or anything like that.
2 more.
How can you talk about being named MVP of the Deep Bowl, second time in your career?
I mean, I'm not really worried about that stuff. I'm glad we won. And like I mentioned earlier, if the guys up front don't do their job, then I don't get anything done. So I'm just really excited for the team, and hopefully we can take this momentum to Southern Illinois next week.
Last question.
Cole, what's the message that you take away from this game going into Southern Illinois next week? Obviously, they're 2-1 in the conference. That doesn't matter to you guys right now. But what's the message the team takes away from this game?
The message is that we can't get discouraged. It feels great to get a win. For right now, we're gonna appreciate this win and soak it up. Look at the film tomorrow and get better. Just knowing that we can turn this ship around and still have a successful season.
Thanks, gentlemen.